Hey, what's up, guys? It's T-Bone here. Welcome back to another episode of playing Legendary Game of Heroes. So we're on to the last day of Infernal War. I just wanted to give a quick update on where we're at, and also sort of show some of the later stages of the rewards and other things that sort of like where the bosses are at. Just kind of show where how it's looking. I typically don't get a chance to show it at this stage of the game, so I wanted to get a chance to showcase it. So let me first show you. Now we have level 200 bosses for guild boss, and let's see if there's any that haven't been attacked yet. But you can see that they're now over two. They're actually over 2 billion in health. And for an Infernal one, it does give out a hefty chunk of trophies for both solo as well as guild trophies. And so there definitely is, for Slayer events, an incentive to really go after these these guild bosses, and have a guildmate here who is able to deal some pretty big damage here. Let's see if we have any of them there. So yeah, so we've got I think the highest I saw was over 2 billion there. So this is really the event where the team makeup has this light Slayer team has really just I haven't seen this kind of damage, at least in personally in a while. So this is pretty interesting and exciting to see. But one of the show is for the Infernal collection. Now we sort of talked about this in the previous episode, and I was able to eventually collect enough of the vials, so I wanted to sort of show you what the legendary relic crate is like. What I will be getting. So let's go ahead and open up the. Let's go ahead and collect these rewards. So it gets 2 legend crystal shards, and I am hoping for Keta spell. So let's hope for the best. I already have a ray staff and a alien spear. So let's see what we get here. Let's go ahead and collect this. And the 4-star legend relic. And I get another ray staff. Alright, well, it's not bad because I can use this to power up my fire team a little bit more, but I was kind of hoping to get the water one. Oh, so let's go ahead and just do a quick attack here using the same team that I've been showing here. So again, this is just with 3 clerics and a Indale as a way to boost my attack. Now I'll go and talk about another team that I see that I'm going to try out for something else. So let's just go ahead and battle here. I'm not sure if anybody has noticed, but I have been running into this bug where sometimes when I'm trying to match, the game actually crashes. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hope that it doesn't happen here. All right. Alright, so that looks like that's okay there, so we'll go ahead and match these 3, and I'll go ahead and do that. Oh good, that works well. Alright, so let's go ahead and now invoke Indale's skill, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, that's too bad, I couldn't use the 4 times power gem there, so this is more likely what happens. So let's see how I do there. So 380. Let's do one more quick one before we move off. My personal record actually was 1.7 billion. I will show a screenshot of that later, or I can upload a screenshot for that. So let's try this one. Let's try this. Let's try this again. See how we do here. Okay. This. Okay, let's see how much damage this deals. So 250 each, so this is going to be About 750 right there, so that's good. Now I just gotta focus on quickly getting my light gems here. Good. And then now my cleric's powers are going to be enabled again. Okay, good. So I can go ahead and power this up. And let's see how much I get this time. So that's about 450. So I should have about close to 1.1 billion or 1.2 billion at this point, I think. There, so 1.3 billion. So this is the strategy I've been using for my team. And here's finally I was able to break a billion on video live. So there you go. All right, let's move on. I wanted to take this team actually and try a Forge boss now. Originally I was going to use a different light team, but let's go and take this team and see how we do. So let's go to Forge Boss, but I'm not going to use this exact team because this team that I'm using, I brought in the Minotaur just to take care of um, the gem silence. Instead, I'm going to actually bring in this team using Catherine as a leader because the Catherine actually provides additional support for 300% damage and health for light warrior heroes, which all of these are, and so let's go ahead and bring this in as a team. And of course, we're going to go after the Goblin King. We have 2 keys, so let's give this a try. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring in a light monk. This is actually a really cool card. So if you take a look at the monk, the battle skill basically destroys all non-light gems. So what that allows you to do is it'll get rid of all the light gems so that you have a nice stack of them, and then you can use Indale to add additional gems before finally attacking. And I'm curious if I want to change my, let's see. I don't think I'm going to change my relic. I was originally thinking I could swap this out and add one more, and that is the Harmony Gauntlet, which gives me even more gems at the beginning. But I don't think I'm going to need it because I think I will have enough gems matched up so that I can power up everything. So let's go ahead and battle with this team and see how things go. So now the thing is, Monk is an attacker unit, so his damage will not be buffed. I'm mainly counting on the damage that I'm going to deal from the cleric as well as Catherine, and it looks like intensity works here as well. So if you bring in, if you have a paladin, I guess you can bring in for additional damage as well, and you can take advantage of the intensity here. It looks like it is applicable in all situations. So, okay, just want to make sure that I just match everything. Okay. Now the goal here is to go ahead and okay. Now what I will do is I'm going to actually use Catherine's ability and then to make myself invulnerable, and then I'm going to move. Yeah, okay, so this should be safe. So then what I'll do is go ahead and use Monk, destroy all the gems, and then use Indale to increase more light gems. Okay. So everything should be connected. I'm going to go ahead and match this to this, and there you go. Let's see how we do here. Yes, successful on first try. All right, so there you go, and the reward is an Exultant Hammer, which is awesome because then now I can use it in my guild versus guild defense, and I can also put in Gargalank as one of my defenders in there. So this is going to be great. So that's the team I'm running with, and it looks like it is successful. So Monk is a really great card for your light deck. In fact, any of those gem destroyer cards are going to be great. So Monk is going to be one, and if you take a look there now, this is currently on sale. So you have Monk, and then you have Juggernaut. So Juggernaut is a Warden card, but it also has the battle skill that destroys all the gems. The thing is, it destroys all gems, and it takes a lot longer, a lot more gems to use. So not quite as powerful. The Fallen one is the dark one that destroys all non-dark gems, and then you have so Lydia. Interesting. So Lydia destroys up to 15 fire gems. So this one destroys fire gems, and then you also have the Night Sun, and you have Big Bad Wolf, which is the same thing as the Juggernaut. So the Night Sun is a card I only have one of, so I was hoping that I could, get another one, but this one is a pack that does not give you 500. It's basically the same cost as going through a regular pack. And it looks like though you will get at least one of the destroyers at tier 3. So that is, if you have 2,400 gems, you can get guaranteed one of these gem destroyers, and hopefully it'll be one that you're gonna like. So that is it for this episode. I really kind of just wanted to showcase the teams, sort of like show how things are looking like at the late game of a Slayer event, and also some of the new things that have been introduced. I'm not going to focus on the bounty dungeon. I'll talk about it probably next time, but at least for this particular event, I don't think there's anything as interesting as previously. So that will be it for this episode. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I will see you next time.